In a quaint little village, shrouded by the veil of the supernatural, stands an ancient mansion, known as the Black Bridge Haveli. This relic of the past whispers tales of terror in the ears of the villagers. It's not the age-old architecture or the cobwebs that instill fear, but the chilling events that unravel within its walls and around the nearby Black Bridge. The Haveli earned its name from this very bridge, a forgotten structure that now serves as a foundation for fear. The villagers speak of eerie sounds that echo from the Haveli and the bridge at night, chilling the very marrow of their bones. Some daredevils who ventured near the Black Bridge under the cloak of darkness were never heard from again. Such tales keep the children in check and the adults on their toes. The Haveli and the Black Bridge aren't just structures of bricks and mortar, but living, breathing entities that feed on fear and mystery. The village, once bustling with life, now shivers under the shadow of these haunted edifices. Yet, life goes on, each day intertwining with the threads of the supernatural. The moonlit nights are the worst. That's when the Haveli and the bridge come alive, pulsating with a life of their own. Unearthly sounds fill the air, an orchestra of the unknown, playing a symphony of fear and intrigue. It's a chilling symphony that keeps the village awake, each note a reminder of the haunted Haveli and the Black Bridge. Despite the fear and the chilling tales, curiosity, they say, is a strange thing. It's a fire that burns brightly, often blinding reason. And one day, a brave young villager named Rahul, along with his friends, decided to unravel the mysteries of the Black Bridge. Little did they know, they were about to embark on a journey that would change their lives forever. With their hearts pounding and adrenaline rushing, Rahul and his friends set out towards the Haveli as darkness began to fall. The night was still, yet the air was thick with an unspoken tension. The village's tales of the haunted Haveli and the Black Bridge were not just stories to them anymore. They were on a path to experience it firsthand. As they moved closer, the silhouette of the Haveli loomed ominously against the dark sky, and the Black Bridge stood as a daunting gateway to the unknown. The only sounds were the distant howls of the wind and their own beating hearts. Yet they pressed on, their curiosity overpowering their fear. Upon reaching the Black Bridge, they settled on the edge, waiting for the infamous, eerie occurrences to unveil. Their eyes darted around the darkness, their ears straining for any unusual sounds. And then they heard it, a strange, unsettling noise that seemed to echo from the depths of the Haveli. It was a chilling, high-pitched scream, piercing the silence of the night and sending a shiver down their spines. Panic set in. The tales were true. The Black Bridge was indeed haunted. Their playful bravado was replaced by a primal fear. Their hearts pounded louder and their breaths became shallow. In a fit of fear, they decided to flee, to escape the terror that the Black Bridge held. But just as they were about to flee, a ghostly figure of a student appeared, blocking their path. This spectral apparition stood before them, a chilling reminder of the tales they had heard. The night at the Black Bridge was far from over, and their encounter with the supernatural had just begun. Frozen in fear, they listened as the ghostly student revealed herself to be an ancient spirit residing at the Black Bridge. The spectral figure, shrouded in an ethereal glow, began to weave her tale. She shared how she indulged in playful yet terrifying games, creating uncanny sounds and illusions to unsettle any brave soul who dared to venture near the Black Bridge after dark. Her voice, an eerie whisper in the wind, carried the chilling confession that she would not allow anyone to leave once they arrived, trapping them in an endless loop of fear and confusion. But in the midst of this terrifying revelation, an unexpected glimmer of hope emerged. The spirit, in her strange, twisted way, also offered a solution. She explained that the only way to survive her tricks, to break free from her spectral snare, was to face her fearlessly. She stressed that the boys had to remain at the Black Bridge, not fleeing in terror, but standing their ground with courage and conviction. They had to believe, slowly but surely, that they could resist her spectral influence. Rahul and his friends exchanged a look of shared determination. They had ventured into this chilling adventure together, and they would face this ghostly challenge as a united front. Nodding at each other, they made their decision. They chose to stay at the Black Bridge to brave the spirit's terrifying games and hopefully to break free from her ghostly grip. With newfound resolve, they sat by the Black Bridge, slowly gaining confidence against the spirit. As the spirit's chilling laughter echoed around them, they steeled their nerves, ready to face whatever the night would bring. They had chosen their path, and now they had to walk it, no matter how terrifying it might be. With the ancient spirit watching, they waited, their hearts pounding in their chests for the next chapter of their chilling adventure to unfold. As the night wore on, they felt their fear diminishing, but then, without warning, a terrifying shadow approached them. Their hearts pounded in their chests like the thunderous beats of a war drum. The shadow, a grotesque manifestation of the ancient spirit, seemed to be everywhere, its chilling presence engulfing the Black Bridge. The young men began to struggle, their courage tested as they found themselves caught in the spirit's sinister snare. The air around them thickened, each breath heavier than the last. They tried to break free, their desperate attempts echoing through the still, silent night. But their efforts were in vain. The shadowy spirit held them tight, their freedom slipping through their fingers like sand. Then, just when they thought all hope was lost, the ghostly student reappeared. Her spectral figure shimmered in the moonlight as she promised a way out of the spirit's deadly trap. But will they escape? That's a tale for another time.